Hello everyone and welcome to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dylan and I teach modern RP British English in a fun and exciting way. Hopefully. In today's video we are going to be looking at my favourite everyday expressions that you can use when you are having small talk with a British person, or if you are just meeting a British person for the first time in general. Everything that you will learn in today's video is so commonly used all over the UK, so if you wish to feel more confident or sound more fluent when you are speaking to one of us, you need to know this information. But this is not hard, don't worry, I promise you. I will also be teaching you how to say all of these expressions in the modern RP British accent, and everything from today's video will be included in a free PDF, which will be in the top comment. Right guys, let's start by having a look at an actual conversation that I had earlier with one of my mates. Listen carefully.
Dylan, old chap, it's Ben. How's it going?
Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. How are you?
Yes, I'm all good thanks. And what about you?
Can't complain. So, have you been up to much lately?
You know, same old. Just working hard as usual.
Oh, nice. Well, what are you up to now then?
You know, just working hard. So, are you still coming out tomorrow?
Oh, to your cheese tasting party. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world, mate.
Yeah, good stuff. Remember, it's bring your own cheese night.
Great. That's great. Right, well, I've got to run now, mate. I need to go and find some cheese, I guess.
Sounds good. I'll drop you a line later, alright?
No worries. Cheers then, mate.
Don't you mean cheese then, mate? Hello? Dylan, hello?
So in that conversation, I used 15 very common phrases that I say pretty much every single day. The first one was, "Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. How are you?" "Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. Alright." When British people say alright, this just means hi. We're not actually asking if you are alright unless we specifically say, are you alright? So when someone says alright to you, you can just say hi or simply reply with alright. Sorry, I know I covered this in the last video as well, but that is how frequently we say it. This is important information. Alright mate. Alright Ben, it's been ages mate. How are you? Secondly, we have it's been ages. It's been ages. It's been ages. So ages is just a long period of time. So this is just a little expression we have for when you haven't seen someone for a long time or you haven't done something for a long time. So the full expression would be, oh, it's been ages since I have last seen you. However, most natives prefer to say, it's been ages. British people are lazy. Another option for this is long time no see, and this just means the exact same thing. It's been a long time since I have last seen you. Long time no see.
Yes, I'm all good thanks. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm all good thanks. What about you? Yeah, I'm all good thanks. What about you? Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good, thanks. So when British people say that they are all good, that simply means that everything is okay. So instead of saying I'm good, why not switch it up a bit and start saying I'm all good? And that is just an easy way to sound more native. And of course remember to say thanks afterwards to sound extra British. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. You can also say it's all good as well, which means the same thing, but it's used to talk about a specific situation. For example, excuse me sir, I do apologise, but We seem to have burnt your tea. I'm very sorry, sir. It's all good, mate. Don't worry about it. Wait, how do you burn tea?
Can't complain. So, have you been up to much lately?
How's it going? Yeah, I can't complain. Thanks. You alright? Yeah, no, I can't complain. Can't complain. So this is a very simple one. When British people say, I can't complain, this just means, yeah, things are going well enough in my life that I don't really have anything to complain about, it's all good. So despite the fact that we love to complain, this expression is still used very commonly across the UK. So we'd probably say it and then, 5 minutes later start complaining about some random thing like the weather or stuff like that. So this can be used to talk about yourself, to say that things are going well in your life, or it can be used to talk about a specific situation. Let me give you an example. Excuse me, sir, how was your tea today? Well, it is slightly burnt, but the waitress said that I could have it for free, so, I can't complain. Can't complain.
Can't complain. So, have you been up to much lately?
Have you been up to much lately? Have you been up to much lately? So this is just a very native way of asking if anything new or exciting has been happening in your life. So if you had just started a new job or you have recently adopted a pet turtle, then yes, congratulations, you have been up to much lately. However, if you've just been living your normal day-to-day life and nothing particularly eventful has happened recently, then unfortunately no, you have not been up to much lately.
Same old. Just working hard as usual.
Same old. Same old. So same old just means same old thing. So when someone asks me, Dylan, have you been up to much lately? If I haven't been, if nothing new or exciting has been happening in my life, then I will simply reply with same old, same old. I've been doing the same old thing. So when someone next asks you if you have been up to much lately, if you haven't been, why not try saying same old, same old? That will really help you sound a lot more native. It's more common to say it twice, by the way, so same old, instead of just same old. You can still say it once, people still do that. I personally prefer to say it twice because I just think that this expression sounds nicer when it is repeated. Same old.
Just working hard. So, are you still coming out tomorrow?
Are you still coming out tomorrow? Mate, are you still coming out tomorrow? Are you still coming out tomorrow? So when British people say, are you coming out or are you going out? This simply means, are you coming or going to a social event that will involve you leaving your house? So the out just means outside of your house. So unfortunately, you can't go out in your own house. It's the introvert's nightmare question. Are you still coming out tonight, mate?
Oh, to your cheese tasting party. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world, mate.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, mate. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Can you guess what this idiom means? Well, if you wouldn't miss something for the world, it means that you are 100% going to go to that thing. So there is nothing in the world that would make you miss that thing. Nothing that would stop you from going there. So this is used quite commonly in the UK. Most of the time it's used sincerely to talk about something that you really want to go to. However, it is also sometimes used sarcastically when you are talking about somewhere or something that you really don't want to go to. So unfortunately, British humour is quite dry sometimes, so it can be quite hard to tell whether or not we are being sincere or sarcastic. Pay attention to the context.
Yeah, good stuff. Remember, it's bring your own cheese night.
Good stuff, mate, good stuff. So when British people say good stuff, this means that we are acknowledging or approving of something that has just been said or something that has just happened. So for instance, let's look at the example. Oh, you're coming to the party. Oh, good stuff. That is good stuff. I acknowledge and approve of that decision. Good stuff. Or another example. Mate, I just got a free pot of tea. Yeah, they said it was burnt. Oh, good stuff, mate. Enjoy that one.
Great. That's great. Right, well, I've got to run now, mate. I need to go and find some cheese, I guess.
Right. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you will know that I will randomly start a lot of my sentences with right. And the reason I do that is because I am British. So it doesn't really mean anything. It's just something that a lot of us say before we start a sentence for some reason, kind of like a segue. So if you really want to sound like a native speaker, then why not start saying right before random sentences? Right, let's do this. That type of thing.
Great. That's great. Right, well, I've got to run now, mate. I need to go and find some cheese, I guess.
Secondly, when I tell my friend that I've got to run, this just means that I have to leave now. I have to go and do something. So I may not literally be going for a run, but I have to leave quickly as if I was running away. So idioms are a very good way of feeling more confident and sounding more native. They love them in the IELTS as well. So this is definitely a good one to start using. So next time, instead of saying, oh, I've got to go now, why don't you try and say, I've got to run? Or for bonus points, say, right, I've got to run now.
Sounds good. I'll drop you a line later, alright?
I'll drop you a line later, alright? I'll drop you a line later, alright? So if you drop someone a line, that's just a cool way of saying that you will send them a message. So you'll text them pretty much. Think of just like a line of text and you're just dropping it to them. You're just sending it to them.
Sounds good. I'll drop you a line later, alright?
But Dylan, wait, why did you say alright at the end of that sentence? That doesn't even make sense. Well, in this particular situation, alright just means, is that alright with you? Is that okay with you? Does that make sense? So I'll drop you a line later. Alright just means I'll send you a message later. Is that alright? Does that sound good? So yeah, context is it's quite important.
No worries. Cheers then, mate.
No worries, mate. No worries, mate. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. No worries. This is such a British saying. We absolutely love saying this. I think that everyone in the UK says this at least once every single day. And no worries is just a casual way of saying, don't worry about it, or that's fine with me. Please learn this because we really do say this a lot. Right guys, it's now time for the final expression from today's video, which is...
Cheers then, mate.
Don't you mean cheese then, mate? Hello? Dylan, hello?
And now then, you must be thinking, wait, doesn't cheers mean thanks in British English? Why are you saying it there? Well, British people are actually so polite that we say cheers when we are exiting a conversation just to thank that person for their time. That's actually why I say it at the end of all my videos. Cheers. Right guys, and there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. As mentioned, everything from today's video will be included in a free PDF and the link will be in the top comment. You don't have to enter your email address or sign up to anything. Don't worry. All I ask in return is that if you did enjoy today's video, why not consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video and commenting down below. I know they sound like quite small things, but honestly they make such a big difference. Right guys, thank you again for watching, and until next time, come on, say it with me, 3, 2, 1, cheers. Good job.